We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with COSM stock, COSM Holdings Inc. And I left the drawings that I made yesterday. It's going to make more sense when I pull up the indicators and what happened here and why there was multiple rejections here. But continuation to the downside today, broke through support. But COSM Holdings Inc. COSM stock was not the only stock falling. The overall market fell as well. And at 8:55 a.m., our SpyBot sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 Vision. And put options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. And as you see popping up there on the screen, on the options chain, it went much higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to the bots, and becoming part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with a complete transition today from bright green to white with red borders. We're going to break it all down in today's video, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities that were mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the first home run was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, the outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 Vision. And put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. Our second home run, we caught this one in the pre-market. SMMT. We were looking for those inflows to pick up. They did. Full strength there on 42 Vision. Plus a bull indicator. And towards the bell, it jumped up a highest point of 30% plus. Gave other jumps throughout the day, and reached a highest point later in the day of 40% plus since mentioned in the pre-market, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with COSM Holdings Inc. COSM stock trying to bring itself back up and hold itself up at these levels, right? And right now it's done a complete transition from bright green bars, which is the rip area, to a dip area of white with red borders. And it had completed a transition from a dip area to the rip area here before. And 42 Vision, for those of you coming across the channel, allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips and the strength and weakness within these charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to the bots and becoming part of our growing community of investors, receiving this clarity and edge of the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with COSM Holdings Inc. COSM stock having a bear indicator pop up here. And these were the drawings that I drew out in yesterday's video. I circled how I went from a dip area to a rip area and we were transitioning down. And we were looking to see if this bull indicator would get canceled. And if it did, and it broke through support, which was 53 cents, and may go lower. And these outflows were really close to the midpoint, right? They had not crossed over yet, but we were watching to see if it would bring itself back up or cross to the downside, and it did, followed by that bear indicator and continued into the area of the drawing that I did. And we also looked at the double rejection here, like a double top area here at around 67 to 69 cents, where that bear indicator popped up here on November 30th. So let's go ahead and look here at what's going on within the charts here today. So the first thing is the support, 43 cents, is definitely going to be important to the downside. That's around the area where the bull indicator popped up. And inflows had crossed here on December 2nd. Full strength there until it finally started to bring itself down. And now outflows have crossed again and we've ended up right in that same area. Could it double bottom here and bounce back up, or will it go into further weakness? That's what we're going to break down here. So first support 43 cents. Below that, the recent low here of 36 cents. I would just round that down to 35 cents. That will be critical, and below that level will be down here towards 25 cents or even area of 30 cents, right? Those are the two areas I'll be watching. But more significantly, these inflows are trying to pick back up here. Seems like someone's trying to buy up the dip, but not enough strength to cross back over. We want to see this cross back over the midpoint so that could start reflecting into the chart, and that this bear indicator gets canceled by a bull indicator in the process on the 30-minute chart frame. But when you zoom out and you look at the 1 hour, you could see that these outflows crossed yesterday in the middle of the day, got a bear indicator here at 52 cents and has dropped down to lows here of 44 to 43 cents, and the outflows have been dominating all day. So tomorrow I'm going to be watching on the 1 hour if this could stay green and start working its way up towards the midpoint or even cross it. That will be significant, and if it could get back above certain key resistance levels, which we're going to break down in just a moment. And then also when you zoom into the 15-minute, this is critical here. You can see within the volatility how many times it's trying to come back up and quickly comes back down. And today the same exact thing happened when it popped up from 46 to 51, and then the outflows came back in to dominate. I'm going to be watching if this can cross back over, as now this bear indicator got canceled by a bull indicator, but we need to see this start reflecting pretty quickly into the chart, right? So if the 15-minute can cross back over, I'll be then watching if it can roll over into the 30-minute, and we could start seeing a bull indicator here as well. Now to the upside, the first resistance that I'm watching here is the open at 52 cents, and then above that where the bear indicator popped up at 56 to 57 cents. Those are the two staircases here to start getting things moving to the upside and see if there could be some strength built here with the bulls, right? And if they can get these inflows back up, cancel those bear indicators on the 15-minute and also here on the 30-minute. And then even if this does not cross into the midpoint, right, or above it, that the inflows on the 1 hour start heading towards it and stay green, guys. That's going to be significantly important going into tomorrow. Now, in previous videos, I've talked about how important it was the purchase area where the CEO bought, and we've talked about that in previous videos. You could see it here popping up on the screen. We've been talking about it since the first day it was filed on November 28th, and since then it has acted like a magnet, right, to pull it back up to the 60s, and that's what it tried doing yesterday, and it's rejecting again. So these are some critical areas here. If it's going to try to double bottom and then bounce back up, or is it going to hit a new low by breaking through it? And I'm going to be watching these inflow versus outflows going into the rest of the week and these bull and bear indicators as things continue to play out. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.